Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are showing off the INT Android 13 and her EZA. Yesterday we obviously showed off the STR 17, and today we are going to do 18. I've had to split my time sort of working on getting them awakened and fully EZA'd, so I did actually have a spare copy of 18, I didn't realise it in my box. So I used some keys to farm her super attack up to 5, and then a couple of quick runs on the Cell event means I could just feed her in TUR'd and get 18 to super attack 15 straight away without using any Kais. I was actually very lucky. All 5 of the 50% SSR ones that I trained in, or sorry, all 4 put her super attack up, so that worked out very, very well indeed. So I need to float off this 17, so we'll let you go first. We'll probably take out Yamcha this turn. But just like yesterday, I am not running her with the other EZA 17, as I want to run them both together on the Androids category Super Battle Road. That'll probably be tomorrow's video. So the way this 18 works, her leader skill is pretty much the same as the other one. I think it might even be the exact same types as the 17. But it's super low, just like his, only 50% to stats, so you're not going to be using her as your leader. I definitely need her to super, so let's do this. So what they did with these two is what they often do with Goku and Vegeta cards that come out at the same time, where they do very similar things, but they flip like the particular thing that gets buffed or the thing that they start with or something like that. So this 18 infinitely stacks attack rather than stacking defense, which I think I did mention it yesterday in the 17 video. That's probably why the 17 is slightly better, because obviously infinitely stacking defense is really, really good in the more difficult events, whereas infinitely stacking attack, like in the legendary Goku event for example, because his defense is so high, she'll be able to do reasonable damage to him, but not like crazy amounts by the time you get to the end and you're up against the INT UI Goku. And then of course, because she's only been stacking her attack, she'll get hit ridiculously hard. Like, he will destroy her at the end of that event. So she does a similar thing to the 17 in her passive as well. She changes Rainbow Key Spheres to INT instead of STR. She gets the attack and defense 80%. She reduces damage received by 18%, which is pretty decent, the fact that she does have some built-in damage mitigation. So she will be able to tank reasonably well. And then of course, just like the 17, she gets an additional attack and defense 70%, and then rather than additional, she gets a medium chance of evading enemy attacks, which is also 25%, as long as you have 17 in the same turn. So this 13 is transformed now, so we don't have a attack support with her. I thought this 17 would be really good to run with her because he supports defense. Although let me double check his passive, because I don't think it's super types enemy only. Yeah, no, it is all allies. So he buffs defense, which is obviously really good for her because she's infinitely stacking her attack, so defense is what she wants the most of. And then of course he does lower attack where it is actually available in the event, because obviously in a lot of places it isn't, but then that just helps her out even more, picking up the slack in that defense. The damage mitigation that she has is a nice bonus, but it is only 18%. So again, as I was saying previously, when you get to like INT UI Goku, or when we get to like Gohan in this event, he is going to hit her incredibly hard. But just like the 17, because she is a stacking unit, I did go ahead and give her as much additional as possible. I mean, she's absolutely destroyed TN there, thanks primarily to the type advantage, I'm sure, but that was some pretty nice damage there. I haven't really been clocking her attack stats because she is an infinite stacking unit, so it's not like we're desperate to see. Let's put you guys first, because we know we're going to get super attacked. I don't really want 13 to take that. The LR androids probably will still take quite a bit of damage from this, but we'll go ahead and do this. At least on this video, we actually managed to get the 14 and 15's passive to activate, because somehow yesterday we managed to go all the way through to 13 transforming without actually getting them on the same rotation, even though we're running double 13 leads. So now we do actually have that, so that is going to help out massively for situations like this, so we can see where the enemy are going to super attack and then make sure we don't end up putting a type disadvantage unit in the way. And that's going to be very good for us. So her links are a bit weird. Obviously she does have some Android links like Android Assault. Twin Terrors is pretty much only a 17 and 18 link. She does also have Battlefield Diva because she's on the Peppy Gals team. But obviously you're not going to get that on the Android team really. Does 21 have it? I know they added her to Peppy Gals, but I can't remember. I don't think she has Battlefield Diva. Maybe she does. She does have Nightmare, which is quite a common link on the Android team. And she does have Fierce Battle as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put her in the front slot. Let's see her defend here. We do have the Hellfighter 17, who is the best support unit for her really. See, her defense is 162,000 thanks to all the support. So that is actually pretty decent. And let's see what attack stat. Because this will be her highest attack stat from like links and support. Wow, 2 million. And then of course it is only going to get higher and higher as the event goes on. She stacks by 30% each time, which is actually a very decent amount. And yeah, look at that, crit for 2.6 million. So quite a lot. Obviously when you showcase these infinite stacking units, especially when it comes to stacking attack, we're not as focused on like seeing their attack stat every turn, because we just know it's going to keep going up and up every single time anyway. But they are going to work super well together. I kind of like they sort of complement each other's weaknesses early on in an event. So for example, in the first couple of turns, let's say of the Infinite Dragon Ball history, the 18 has got her damage reduction, which will work nicely for her, and she can take some hits. And then of course after you're a few turns in, the 17 will have built up his defense well enough that he can then start tanking all the hits, and then she's just free to dish out a ton of damage with that attack stat that she's been building up for those multiple turns. So she's definitely useful, and obviously running the two of them together is going to be really good. I mean, double EZA units that are sort of made to be run together, obviously that rotation is going to be very effective. It's just the fact that, as we said before, and we may even end up saying again before the end of this recording, in something like the Legendary Goku event, she's just not really going to have the kind of defense to survive against him. Like 150,000 is good, but super attacks are still obviously going to do a ton of damage to us if we end up taking one. So I will go ahead and heal. I don't know if I can get the Dokkan attack here if I pick up these physical orbs. We are close, but we're not like right touching it. Yeah, no, unfortunately not. So, I mean, she's still taking double digits, which is good, because by the time you get to the Vegeta stage, he can't be attack lowered. He does hit reasonably hard. So the fact that she's taking double digits is good. Obviously, their big main benefit of why you want them to be on the same rotation is her medium chance to evade and his medium chance to additional is nice. But it's the fact they get an additional attack and defense 70%, because that makes their total buff from their passive 150%. Which, for a unit that has like EZA stats, especially if they're rainbow, is obviously going to be very, very good. So, I do like that. So let's put you guys here. We can't get the 18 key super with you, so I guess we'll let you get the Dokkan attack on Trunks. And then you and you. So we will see, I think, 18 without any support on the next rotation. But we will probably make that the last turn. I don't want the video to be too long. We've kind of seen what we really need to see. As I said before, with units that stack attack indefinitely, we only kind of want to see what they're looking like a few turns in with their best rotation, with the support, which we did see. Managed to break 2 million attack stat, and that was quite a few turns ago. So it'll be interesting to see if we break 2 million and how high we get past it when there's no support unit on the rotation with her on this next turn. So yeah, we're almost at 10 minutes, so we'll leave this off here. I don't want to make it too long, but we will get one final turn off with 18, and then, like I said, we'll take them into the Android Super Battle Road tomorrow, see how well they do. I'm kind of interested to see how her damage mitigation will factor in. See, I kind of want to put her in this front spot, but she's going to take a type disadvantage super. She's only got 150,000. I mean, she does have the 18% damage reduction. I don't know, is that going to be enough? Let's find out. I mean, if she dies, she dies. But let's see. Because a super attack from Trunks would do quite a bit of damage normally. So let's see just how well that damage mitigation factors in. So double digits from normals, that's very good. And then super attack. Oh, well. She got the free level 5 dodge from the super attack. So there you go. She is, of course, an int unit, so you don't give her any extra dodge. I just went for the free level 5 and then gave her some additionals. I will show the build before we end the video once this rotation is done. We should finish off Trunks this turn, right? Crit from 17 obviously helps. And then 13, is he actually going to be able to finish him off here? Like MVP 17, they couldn't really make him much better because he'd be crazy broken. But if he supported defense and attack, like, he'd be insane. But yeah, there you go. So that is the Android 18. I gave her 12 additional, 9 crit, because she obviously doesn't have the built-in additional like 17 does. So I do want her to get as much additional as possible. But again, 17 is an STR unit, so he gets some free crit. And I did want her to get crits, because once you start getting near to the end of those events and her attack stat is crazy high, you really want her to get crits and deal maximum damage. So I think that's a good build for her. You could give her 15 additional and 6 crit, but I felt 6 was too low. And obviously you have to give her the 5 dodge because she's int. So I thought 6 crit was too low. So I think that's a good build for her. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you did it any differently. And then let me know what you think of the Android 18 overall. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.